Well, all right. Hello, everyone. Again, this is Ethan Shapiro, the climate change realtor, founder and manager of the most innovative real estate corporation ever conceptualized, here for How to Win Friends and Influence People, Ep.1. And I will probably be seated moving forward, but I figure I just did the standing vlog for the first time, so I might as well do this episode standing up. And I will have notes in the future, but you know what? I have the notes on my vision board about this book already, so we can just talk. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something similar to principles. I think we're gonna talk about the main points in this book. So this is a book by Dale Carnegie. It was written, I think, in the 20s or 30s. He was doing these coaching events and different things of how to have people have good relationships and get what they want in life or in business and success. It was a very influential book. It was given to me by my father, I think, when I was like 17. It's a very quick read through. I read through the entire thing maybe in a day or two, and I didn't pick it up again. So I was 17, blah, blah, blah. 3-4 years go by. I finally decide I really like that book. I'll pick it up again. I start reading through it. I've now read it 4 times, I think. And I'm like, wow, like, holy shit. Like, I adopted everything in this book, like, without even realizing it. Like, I adopted like all these things, and you can always be better, and I'm not perfect at it, but I adopted these things. So today I'm gonna have to turn around and look. Today we're talking about fundamental techniques on handling people. So this is how to deal with other human beings, because that's what's going to get you to success in life. Again, continuing from principles, we're going to talk about how to be successful, because that's kind of fun, isn't it? So fundamental techniques on handling people. We'll get into more in-depth discussions of this book moving forward. This is just a nice introductory episode 1, and we'll keep it shorter than the principle series, I think. So number 1 is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. And this kind of relates to what I was just talking about in the vlog, is you don't have a negative attitude towards people. When you're positively influencing people, there's so much more, not more likely to remember you, but they're gonna be so happy with you. They're gonna have happy memories of you. So in order to handle people effectively, to get what you want from others, don't be critical of them. Don't criticize them. Don't talk about what you don't like about them. Always talk about what you do like about people, and you can make stuff up too. Like, I'm always talking about people in a positive way, and people are like, wow, this guy's so positive. It's like, why is everyone not? Like, what are we doing with our lives where we're always thinking about what's negative and what's wrong with things? Like, of course we need to improve. As you guys can tell, I'm obsessed with self-improvement and going on and making the world a better place. But I do it through that optimistic lens where we're not fixing something that's broken, we're creating something that's better. So number 1, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Imagine if you spend your whole life not criticizing others and only talking about what you like about them. And you can give positive feedback. I don't know. So we'll see how this evolves. So point number 2, give honest and sincere appreciation. Right. So you don't want to just sprinkle compliments on people that are just random, like, oh my God, your shirt is so beautiful, but people do that kind of shit. Like, when I say something that I like about someone, I really mean it, and I really think about it, and I try to think about it from my lens. When I say oh, I love the way you just look at things, or the way that you just think about things, so nobody else, I don't know anyone else who's like that, or the way you're just everyone here in this area says one thing, but you say something else. Okay, that's something I like about people who think independently. But you want the appreciation to be sincere, because people can kind of tell if you're being fake. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just be giving people compliments all the time, being that kiss ass. But when you spend time with people, be observational of what they do. Pay attention to the way that they conduct themselves and live your life. And if you make comments and be like, I really love the way you carry yourself, or the way you think about politics is very interesting to me, even if you disagree with them. Just the way you think about things from this perspective, I find really cool. Or I really like how nice you are, how you let me, borrow your borrow your suit so I could go out. You're such a nice person. People won't necessarily even remember that as a memory, but they'll remember that in their heart. You know what I'm saying? Like when someone does something nice for you, like you don't forget it. You remember the good times. Now the darkness can like overshadow a lot, but people really remember it when you're really nice to them. And it might not come back to you today. It might not come back to you tomorrow. The person you're really nice to might not be really nice back, but it'll feed your soul and it'll make you a better, happy, more positive person. So I think that's super, super valuable. So here's the last one for today. Arouse in the other person an eager want. So this is the idea of trying to inspire the other person to like actually want to do what you want to do. So if you you want to construct a dialogue where you're like, oh my God, like I've been working my ass off every day. I've been having a blast. Like kind of what I try to do with these videos is like show you guys that like working 75 to 80 hours a week, when I say that as words, you're like, oh, like that makes you tremble. But I'm not like sitting at a desk all day creating something that someone else wants me to do and doing something like that where it's like, oh, I just got to get this done. It's like I have a canvas, like an artist, like I'm creating something that doesn't exist. I'm creating a corporation that has never existed before. I'm creating a film that's never been made. These words have never been said with these visuals in this time. What the idea of arousing an eager want in someone else is getting them to think that what you want them to do is what they want to do. And most people, the way they work, and we'll get into this in future episodes in the book, is that most people want to think that they came to something on their own conclusion, and the way you communicate and influence people is going to be going to be that. So you sprinkle these ideas into their mind over weeks and weeks and weeks or years even, and you just have faith that they'll do what's right or what's best or what you want them to do. And people, you can do this mischievously. Like you can have someone who's influencing you and using all these positive techniques and trying to get some sort of nefarious result. But obviously that's not what I do. Like I'm always trying to increase people's lives and make their lives better. And I do that by offering my advice, or key is by leading by example. So the idea of what I'm doing with my business is to arouse an eager want of others to help others. So to tell you guys how right now this week is the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. And they're like, well, he's crazy. Why is he saying that? He works 80 hours a week. It's because I have passion and I love what I'm doing. And that's what other people should be doing. So I'm trying to arouse an eager want in you guys to find your passions and pursue that through whatever medium you want to use. That was How to Win Friends and Influence People, episode 1. Maybe we'll come back and talk about those points again, but that's how I just got started here. I'm going to be still doing the Instagram live thing today. So I don't really know what I'm going to say on that, but hope everyone has have a fantastic day, staying happy, staying positive, staying frosty. 2012, and I love you all. And this is a really good book, and I'll probably try and give a better introduction again next week. So peace out.